Hi Libra, welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Libra, this is your love story, love reading, starting today on the 27th of May. And I've incorporated the frequency of the number into the reading. And the frequency today is all about conversation, communication in relationships. And then we have number 7, which is like a completion. You worked towards something, you you built something up. And now we're seeing the result of it. Now we're seeing the fruits of it. It's time for you to enjoy what you worked towards. And then combining 7 with 2, we have a number 9. So you're also ending something, stepping away from something and into something new. It's a really gorgeous foundation for a love story. So let's see specifically what's going on for you, Libra. I'm using the Archangel Power Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue. But I keep saying, and I will keep saying, that it's not a typical tarot reading. You don't get disappointed. I don't know tarot, but I'm using the images of the cards to get my own intuition going. But if you see something in the cards that makes sense to you, then use that. Follow that guidance. Libra. Let's see what almost wanted to come out. 10 of Gabriel. Completion. Moving on. There you go. Three, 4, 9. Excuse me. So the foundation, besides the number foundation, the first card out is peace. I do apologize for the program reversing the images in the cards. But I'll tell you about them, what it says. So peace. The foundation of your love story is peace right now. We have number 13. 13 is all about new beginnings, stepping into joy, creativity, fun, laughter. And the major focus here is peace. So whatever situation in your love that you're dealing with right now, no matter what like committed, separated, single, dual, I don't care what the situation is, peace is what is in focus for you now, to feel peace in a love relationship. And you're getting it. There's a new beginning and there's passion and joy and fun. So it's like it's built on brand new, on different premises, if that makes sense. And then we have 3 here again, strong number 3 here. Passion, creativity, joy, fun. In Ariel, and Ariel is the love angel. So we have what I just said here, that we have passion in love, we have creativity in it's like maybe you've been a bit shut off in previous relationships, or in the relationship that you're in. For some reason you've been a bit shut off due to various things, and all of a sudden, not all of a sudden, but something has led you now to open up and be more creative in your relationship. Here, this is so creative, this card. We have so many things going on here, but the main focus now is love. So if you're in a committed relationship, I think for a while there you might have lost the connection with one another. Maybe you were just so busy thinking, like, there's so many other things going on here. We do have the Wheel of Fortune here. There's forward movement, there's success coming in. You're going to see just a lot of things that you like, which is really awesome. On top of that, we have little Wheels of Fortune. We have several Wheels of Fortune here. We have new ideas, we have epiphanies, we have like so many things going on around it. But the main focus, that little guy here is staring at this love Ariel angel. It's like we're focusing in on the love now. So even though there's a lot of things that has been going on around you lately or in the past, we're now focusing in. We understand now that, okay, we can't get all of that. We can't let it consume us. We can't let it take the upper hand and decide our lives. Like, we need to decide where we're going to focus, and we're focusing on the love. And it's really easy for you to do so. You're completely, even though we have the Pandora's box sitting right next to it, that it's almost presenting, I don't know how to describe it, but it's like showing you that it doesn't even matter that it's boring stuff going on, but it also doesn't matter that it's like really lovely stuff going on, like Pandora's box opening up and there's like a magical thing there. Because right now, this is what we're doing. We're focusing on love. End of story. And that will bring you guys back together. That will make you have that connection again. That will bring the peace about. If you're single, I feel like there's a bit of even though I said it doesn't really matter, because that's a very defining story. Like there might have been a bit of a conflict, whatever have made you lost connection. I think it's due to too many things at once going on. So you just everyday life and you lost connection with each other, but you start to focus again. If you're single, it's like, I think you've been maybe not cluttered like that, Libra, but I think that there's been a lot of stuff going on in your life as well that you've been wanting to focus on, that hasn't been bad for you. That I don't feel like that is a conflict. That is just, maybe you've been more focused on your career, maybe you've been more focused on taking care of yourself. Maybe you're single with children and you've just been nurturing them. Maybe prioritizing your friends, exercise, whatever has been going on in your life. I feel like you've chosen different things up until this point. It's almost like you decided, now is a better time for me. Now when I finish school or finish this job project at my work that it was like taking so much time, or now when it just feels like it's the right time for you, that, okay, I'm going to leave all these stuff out now. I don't have to, like, I'm done with that. So now I'm actually ready to focus on love. Now I actually do want that relationship. I feel like I'm ready to have that relationship. And then we have 4 of Michael. So 4 is all about your heart. It's all about your heart center and how your heart is in on it, how you are building now a new foundation. And, excuse me, I don't think you could have like a more green card than this. It's very lush. It's very, the variations are green. It's just there's so much moss. I don't know if you see that, because that, yeah, focus there for a second. There you go. Even the rocks are sort of dressed with moss, so they're very green. Even though it's tough, it's still green. So it's like so much is being healed, so much is taking care of itself. You've done a really good job. And it's like you've been working on these major energy centers. If you don't speak chakra language, I would say that you've been working on the solar plexus chakra, you've been working on your throat chakra and your crown chakra and your base. Like I said, if you don't speak chakra language, it just means that over the time you've been working on your self-worth, on feeling more confident. This is just generally very fast describing them. You've been working on feeling more authentic, being more truthful to yourself, putting your foot down, saying no to certain things, saying yes to certain things, being very clear what you're inviting into your life and what you're saying no to now. And then being spiritually connected, being connected in with your inner intuition, your higher self, your inner being, whatever you want to call it, God, source, universe. And then maybe started to meditate more, maybe just do whatever you've been needing to do to connect in with yourself. And then your base energy center, which is all about building a new foundation, feeling the support, the core security that I think, I shouldn't say what I think, what's coming through here for you is you've built a foundation or are building a foundation where you feel more secure. And if that is terms, because of the base is a lot around house, money, security, feeling everything but vulnerable. The complete opposite of that. It's like you're building that new foundation, taking care of yourself. Those 4 elements, and also solar plexus is very much about manifesting things. And then you're also dressed in brown, which for me just stands for utter balance. You're just completely balanced. So there's something about doing this in the midst of everything, building yourself into this powerhouse almost, building yourself up to this absolutely gorgeous place within yourself. So in this moment in time, this moment in your life, you're so ready to meet this person. If you're in a committed relationship, I feel like this is something that you worked on. This is something that you lost along the way. You maybe lost yourself a bit. You maybe just, like I said, you almost became a machine doing the things you needed to do instead of taking care of yourself and instead of taking care of your relationship. It sort of slipped through your hands a bit, but this has sort of brought you back. It was almost thanks to that it brought you back to nurturing your whole body, like starting over and started to nurture yourself a bit more. It's really good. And then it has a blue border. So it speaks about that authenticity, the realness, the truthfulness of it all, and like putting your foot down and take like it's a no crop. I can't talk. Crown and crop. When I mean crap and crown. It's like no crap tolerance thing. Then we have 9 of Gabriel. Do you remember how I got the 10 of Gabriel was sort of showing its face? So it's like we're ending something, and it says on the bottom, stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility. And that's not to scare you whatsoever. I don't feel like anything is going to bombard you or blindside you or anything like that. I don't feel that at all. But what is telling with the 9 of Gabriel coming out rather than the 10 coming out, but still showing its face, is like we're this close to a completion. We're this close to a number 10. So you're completely balanced. You worked on yourself. We now decided I'm going to focus on this love rather than everything that's going on around us. Or if you're single, this seems to be the perfect time to really focus on a relationship. And this 9 is saying you needed this time for yourself. You needed this build up. And right before there's a completion of all of this, we're gonna end it. It's like we're gonna wrap it up. You did it. It's like you had your concert. I don't know why, but Keith Urban shows up in my brain. The country artist Keith Urban. He's had his concert. He played all his songs, and he has now thanked his audience and said, "That's a wrap. Like, we did it. Thank you so much." He did his extra numbers, and then he's done. But it's not a completion, because now, the whole stage needs to be picked apart. Everything needs to be put away for, he's talking to people behind the stage. Like, there's still some stuff to organize. The show is over. The rehearsal, the putting everything together, and the actual show is over. There's just this final calculations, preparations, endings, putting it all down to move on to the next. That's what I feel like you're doing. That's why number 10 doesn't show up here, but it showed up to show its face that is how close we are now. But we're still in this number 9. We're still in the wrapping up phase. And on this card, we're showing, here's the Keith Urban show. Funny metaphor. But there's the show, and it ended here. And now it's like the end. We're more focusing on the end. And as we're ending it and stepping into a complete completion, we now then move on to the new beginning, to number 1, starting over. I just want to show you that you're in complete balance. You're completely dressed in brown there again. Here we have a brown dress covered from head to toe. And the brown for me is the knee. Not many people are talking about the knee chakra, the knee energy center that is all brown. And you're all dressed in brown. So there's so much balance around you. You're so ready for this next step. But if you feel any type of impatience or any type of frustration or even irritation at times that it doesn't move faster, you needed to have this balancing act going on first. We needed to, if you're single, you needed to sort out certain things before, like you have, before you enter into this new relationship. If you were in a committed relationship, you knew that we needed to prioritize what we're doing here. And we needed to work on getting back into that balance, and then we can focus again. This is an orange border. So the orange border is very much like the green. Like 3. The green. The orange border is very much like the green. Maybe it is. So when you're feeling like you are passionate and creative and being really in your sexual element, feeling really good about yourself and your body, that's when you also feel whole. So maybe not such a far-fetched from orange to green. So that's what you're opening up for now. We're closing down the previous chapter, ending something, stepping into this new creative and sexual phase in your life. Okay? It's very much a rainbow situation going here with all the different colors. Which speaks about, I should add, which speaks about, could speak about just that it's beautiful with the rainbow, but it speaks about how each energy center is very much in alignment in your body. So what else for Libra? Very much so with the, oh, gorgeous. So we have 2 aces jumping out with the number 4 again. So you really are manifesting what you want now. This could have just as well been a number 10. 2 aces. Ace is the highest possible energy around any situation, the highest possible energy. And we have 2 of those. So we have Ace of Gabriel and we have Ace of Raphael. And I look at it as this being you guys. Obviously, it can be woman, woman, man, man. It can also be swapped around. However you want to, whatever your gender and sexual preference is. All up to you to change it around. But here, balance again. Brown, 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 everywhere. You're so balanced. If you're questioning if you're balanced, if you're questioning if you're a bit out of sorts, don't. Just completely immerse yourself in the fact that you're so balanced. You might have an off day. You might have an off day. I don't know even if you have an off day anymore, but you might have an off morning or an off hour, but even in that hour, it just finds more stability, more balance. So you're so on track with life. The highest possible, you're harnessing the highest possible energy at this moment in time, as are they. Because you've been presented with a brown all along, I feel like this is you, and I feel like this is your person. Your person that is coming in. Oh my God, do you remember that I said, I wanted to say orange and then I said green? I was like, why did I say green? Because here they are, Ace of orange and Ace of green. And so they're having the exact same really, really high energy as you are. It's so balanced. It's so Libra. If you're more in the seeking of balance and security and safety, they are a bit more I should rephrase that. Yes, okay. So you're not seeking balance, security, and safety. That's what you embody now. You searched for it in the past, and now you embody it. That goes for every Libras, no matter what love situation you're in. And so you're coming with that. You're coming with balance, security, and safety. But still, that's important for you to attract from the other person, which you will, because that's what you are. You couldn't be more brown if you tried. And they are coming with a lot of healing, feeling really whole, and being really playful. And Libra, I don't mean to be sounding a bit harsh here, but I think you might have been a bit boring lately. Or you might have felt like you had a bit of a boring life. And if you feel like your security and safety are at risk, you're not going to be that funny and fun and have that all much fun, and it's completely understandable. So this is your person coming in. This is and if you're in an already committed relationship, your partner, you can swap it around if it doesn't add up whatsoever. If you're like, I'm the funny one, I'm bringing the laughter here. This is what I feel like you're bringing back together with each other. It's like, okay, let's focus on what is real here, what is important for us. It's the lightness, it's the playfulness, it's the healing. It's so gorgeous. And yet other, like, coming out as pink, green, and there's so much rainbow feeling here. I just want to read out what it says. A positive new emotional experience, fulfilling romantic relationships, deep and lasting spiritual insights. So it's really, really beautiful. And the other one is a gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration. A chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. So beautiful. And then we end, before I go into the extended here, I'm going to end with this card, 4 of Ariel. So this is like your love. Your heart is in love. I can't say it in any other form. Your heart is in love. And you don't necessarily have to be in love with a person before you meet the person. You can be in love with life. You can really, your heart is in love. So you're in a really good place, Libra. There's balance in your life. You're in a really good place. The foundation, have you seen a greater house? Security, safety, foundation, core. So ready for love. Your heart is in love. Should be the title for this. Your heart is in love. Beautiful. I'm going to move into the extended and see what I can find there for you. See if you resonate with this. Maybe you will resonate with the extended as well. And you're so much welcome to come to the link down below in the description box. If not, then thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you back soon. Take care, guys. Bye, Libra.